like Meatloaf Boehly, what a PR stunt. Look at me, guys. Yeah, I would do anything for pound notes. And I'm going to sit in a restaurant and I'm going to look like, oh, I'm proper Chelsea and I love Chelsea. And this is all on Siri Merchant at Bali. What a load of bollocks.
Cucucucurea, se come una paella. Cucucucurea, se bebe una estrella. Jala, tiembla, que viene cucurea. Jala, tiembla, toma una galleta.
To get money from agents to publish information is not legal for a journalist. After 1 second, find one proof and I will deactivate my account.
Fab, I think we've taken this a bit to heart, honestly.
No, it's not too hard. It's too hard because you are on your fucking sofa just using my name and attacking me from your Twitter account with no face, no name and nothing. Just joking on me.
Yeah.
It's not too hard for me because I'm working and I don't like to go on Twitter and see the shit you're putting. Okay. So it could be too hard for you, not for me. I'm working and I don't want someone else to come in and joke on my news. You can joke about it. It's fine. It's humor. It's okay. But joke, not say that I'm getting money. Because I'm not getting any fucking money from the agents of any player. So joke whatever you want, do humor on me, on my name, or whatever you want.
I'll make it clear. I'll make it clear.
But ultimately, what we're trying to build is a long-term sustainable business that can accrete in value significantly. And that means a lot more than just winning or losing at the pitch. That's important. It's a long-term sustainable business that can accrete in value significantly. And that means a lot more than just winning or losing at the pitch. That can accrete in value significantly. And that means a lot more than just winning or losing at the pitch. That's important. Right. As a brand, as a media property, as a team, as a club. But we're also trying to establish and build or put in place the right building blocks to have a great business, kind of in 3 years, 5 years, 7 years. And a lot of the work that we're doing is behind the scenes, trying to do the job.
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
Oh, are you fucking having me on? Are you joking me right now? That's how deep this is how far they reach. Let me smoke that for you, Siri Merchant, yeah? Let me smoke that for you, Ted Lasso Boehly, yeah? You think you can fool us? You're a long way from Starbucks, mate. Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's have it right.
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
So it right, up to Chelsea, up to Minerals FC, big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone's doing well, winning live. First and foremost, I want you all to smash to pieces that like button. If you haven't already, make sure you smash it now. We got the subscribe button as well, so smash that while you're here and help us get as high as possible. So have it right. We've got the notification button, ding dong, so have it right so you know when we go live. And we've got the Minerals FC Ultras membership, which is pinned at the top of the live chat and down below in the description. Salute to all my Minerals FC Ultras, all the proper Chelsea. Respect and love to every single one of you supporting, whether you're from day ones, on the way, or you just come in now. Respect to everyone. Get in the chat. Land it, bruv, because let's have it right. It's no surrender mentality on the Minerals FC, and we will continue to be with that. We will always stay with that. And there's a lot of discuss, as always. It was monumental yesterday because let's have it right. We all know we've got a civil war between Clownlake, Siri Merchant, Jose Fulgaziano. It's more important to build business value than win or lose on the field. which is important, and build a sustainable business for 5 to 10 years. Yeah, jog on with that. You equity merchants, Moneyball merchants, get in the bin. Get out of our football club. Siri merchant as well, get out of our football club. And we've got the battle between them and the Meatloaf Boehly. So have it right. I would do anything for pound notes. And we're gonna peer to the heavens. And I will do anything to be proper Chels. Oh, let's have it right. What are we doing here, bruv? What are we doing here, bruv? I mean, they're both as bad as each other. They're both clowns. I mean, what are we doing? Like, let's be real about the situation. Everyone's going, who wants this one? Who wants that one? All the normal, usual suspects, all the platforms, putting out their little polls, putting out all their little, who would you prefer? Do you prefer Boehly? Oh, it's Team Boehly, is it? Oh, we love you, Boehly. We love you, Boehly. Sell Mason Mount. Sell Jorginho. Sell Kai Havertz. Yeah, we love you, Boehly. Come into our Twitter spaces that we're all set up, please. Come again. Oh, what else? What else we got? What else we got? Siri Merchant, yeah, it's the Multi Club, Beachhead, Streamline, Copy Red Ball, Seagull Merchants. We love them. We love the Seagull Merchants. We want to maximize profits. We want to monetize content. The club from the previous ownership wasn't very well structured, very well run on a financial and sporting level. And we want to build business value, which is more important than winning or losing on the field. Do you know why? Do you know why that is? It's because we don't have any sentiment to football. We don't know football. We don't know Chelsea. We just want it because we want to be Hollywood like Meatloaf Boehly. Well, it's a bit of a shit situation for the Chelsea supporters because the divide and conquer PR Happy Meals that were handed out ever since these clowns have walked through the door and robbed Roman Abramovich's club through the help of the UK government, who we solely blame for this absolute kerfuffle at Chelsea. Well, I'll say this now. We've got the inverted PR Happy Meals, the divide and conquer has seemed to have backfired somehow onto the clowns themselves, where they are in a dispute and a divide at the moment. They are split right down the middle, mate. Right down the middle, like a knife through Lurpak butter. And we'll put the Lurpak butter because we like Lurpak. We like a slice and dice of Lurpak and cook with it. We love all that. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to cook your eggs and bacon, cook it with Lurpak butter. What are we doing with oil here? Oil. Nah, man. We don't want olive oil. We want Lurpak butter. We want it greasy. We want it juicy. You understand me? So let's have it right. Everyone is now pushing the narrative. Who do you want? Oh, I want Clearlake because they're doing things right on the sporting level. No, they're not. Oh, look at them. They've lowered our wage structure. We're going to make profits. Is it going in your pocket, sons? No. So what do you care? All right. And then we got Meatloaf Boehly. Oh, look, he doesn't care about wages. He wants to bring the superstars. Egg Barley doesn't want that. He's got he's in the world of sports. He's not in football, but he's from a sports industry with the LA Dodgers. But when you deep it, when you really investigate it and go into the real details of both of these clowns that are at Chelsea, yeah, and forget the silent partners. You've got the suits and boots with Clownlake Capital, yeah, that are the silent investors. And then you've got Mark Walters and the Hunchback of Notre Dame, 5% Swiss merchant, who has got a driven ambition and motivation to buy Chelsea because of his dislike for Roman. I don't want that fella with Boehly. If Boehly's going to stay, let's have it right. Let's have that discussion. If he stays, do I want the Hunchback of Notre Dame at Chelsea Football Club pointing at players going, oh, that player's good, let's sell him. And Boehly's eyes light up like a Christmas tree, like in Home Alone, bruv. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Understand what we got here. We got Boehly, who played sporting director, didn't know what he was doing. When Roman brought in Peter Kenyon, straight away got the professionals in their positions to do their job and the best in the game. That's how you run a football club. That's how you have ambition to win. These lot thought they could play the main character. They got main character syndrome, and that's an illness. You need to put that in the bin. Let's have it right. All this Hollywood. Don't forget, Boehly brought Hollywood to Chelsea. He brought the Golden Globes. Yeah. But they let the cat out the bag eventually. The Argyle cat, the one that Enzo Fernandez was carrying around in the backpack, that space cat. Let's have it right. Well, that one's got out of the bag. And now it's all a shambles. Yeah. The PR's been exposed. Let's have it right. Deep hit. Boehly don't know what he's doing. Siri Merchant and Jose Fagaziano, they don't know what they're doing, but they're doing it for the pound note. And Meatloaf Boehly he's just a massive PR man. That's what he is. Are we going to hold him? Are we going to trust in this fella to make sporting decisions when he's already proved that he's a shambles at it? Plain sporting director, and let's have it right, made himself as co-owner, chairman of Chelsea Football Club, milking 20 million a year out of our football club when you can spend 20 million wages on bringing us fucking Victor Osimhen and bringing us world-class players. What are we doing here? Are we going to forget all this? Is everyone just going to go, yeah, like Enzo Fernandez being racist and these clowns are rewarding him with the captaincy armband, we're just going to shove it under the carpet? Well, that's some magic carpet, bruv. But let's have it right. Let's rub the genie bottle. Let's get the genie out and land the damn minerals, because people have got very short-term memories, very much like the goldfishes. Goldfishes, they don't have memory. They don't remember nothing. They just in water and wait to be fed their brown envelopes. So have it right. And by the way, I just want to address something before we really land minerals. We all heard about Big Steve mudding that Mark Goldfish. So have it right. And rightly so, bruv. You see, when someone says, I don't know who they are, they do know who they are. So have it right. They do. That's just like them trying to be, oh, I'm big almighty, I'm big bollocks. Let's have it right. I'm giving it all the big one. But one thing I do want to say on that is Goldfish, Goldbridge, Brent. Let's call him Brent de Cesar because that's his actual name, yeah? His stage name is Mark Goldbridge. But let's say Brent de Cesar. Let's say it like this, all right? He says, you know, everyone's in it now. When I started my channels, there was only 3 of us. Now it's just saturated. I'll tell you what, he's not wrong, is he? Mark Goldfish is not wrong about it being saturated. It's saturated with wrong'uns like him, brown envelope wrong'uns that monopolise and feed false narratives and do anything and milk their football club and any other support or any other football club. Do you understand me? Yeah, they're not in it for the love of the club. He's a Nottingham Forest fan. So when you have frauds like this in the game, we're saturated in Chelsea with wrong'uns like that all want to be that. They want to make millions and pound notes and sell themselves out to just go, I'm the main guy at this football club. Yeah, let's have it right. He was all pro Ten Hag, wasn't he? Because what? The same promoters with Ten Hag and promoters with United Stand, or this is whatever. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here, bruv? What are we doing here? Of course he's going to be pro that. He's been told to. It's called contracts, mate. Contract, sign the contract. So he's not wrong. He's saturated with sellouts. And he's one of them. And he's one of the biggest sellouts in the entire YouTube game. So let's not forget that. Never trust ex-Bacon. Never trust ex-Bacon. Don't trust Bacon. Simple as. But never trust ex-Bacon. That's even worse, bro. You have to ask yourself, why are you ex-Bacon? Why? What did you do, son? Let's have it right. But anyway, I just want to address that. And fair play to Big Steve, because he's a proper supporter. Supports his club, travels home and away Europe. Let's have it right. From before Pep and the Mansours came, he's a proper City supporter. We have to respect people like that. You know, he's not in it for the pound note. So fair play to him. And he's calling him out, and respect to that. I appreciate anyone who's going to mud brown envelopes. Let's have it right. So it has to be said. And I just want to address that only because I got tagged in it about an hour ago. So salute to the geezer that tagged me in on it, mate. Respect to you, bruv. Because we need to support real ones in the game that actually, and he works for the club. He works for Man City. You know what I'm saying? And he still like calls out the ownership. I love that. Let's have it right. Exactly what I would do. Except I've got too much hate on me, too many agenda merchants on me. Oh, what's Johnny right about? Johnny's not right about anything. Of course I'm not. No. I'm just sitting here like a lemon, yeah? Yeah? I'm like a lemon, yeah? All right, cool. Sweet. But I'll tell you what, I've got a lot of juice, bruv. juicy, just like Notorious B.I.G., bruv. Yeah, we monopolise the game. Influential minerals, bruv. Yeah, Slim Mineral Shady, spit on the mic. We put that mic down, and you lot are just holding your ball sacks. But drinking the damn minerals. Respect to everyone. Drinking your Lavat Super Grandma, because we're not far from it, are we? So have it right, and we're not far from Starbucks either. You know what I'm saying? But not everyone is privileged enough to drink the Lavat Super Grandma. But we are on here, bruv. So big up to everyone in the chat. Respect to everyone, bruv. Yeah, respect to everyone. Now let's talk business. Now let's talk serious minerals. Yeah. Now I'm gonna have a little swig because I'm entitled to. You know what I'm saying? Let's have it right. I'll tell you what, Grandma, it's the lick, yeah. So back to speaking it as it is and saying it for what it is, right? And we've always been like that since day one, yeah. We've always said it as it is. We don't sugarcoat, and let's have it right. All these other platforms, they don't know where to go, bruv. They don't know where to go. Do you know what? Just funny. Brown envelope wrongers to the left. PR Happy Meal merchants to the right. Toxic positivity merchants all over the gap. And we're stuck in the middle with them. So have it right. But like Neo in the Matrix, in the Revolution one, yeah, part 3, where he has all the Agent Smiths on him, all the brown envelopes, and you just see a man of them, brother, and we just fucking bosh. Let's have it right. Yeah? Let's land it for what it is. That's us, bruv. You know what I'm saying? We ain't stuck nowhere, bruv. We float everywhere, bruv. We're everywhere, man. We live rent-free in everyone's mindsets. Yeah? We live rent-free. Come on. So, big up to everyone winning in life. You know it. As I was saying, there's a divide and conquer now with the ownership, which is I find hilarious, bruv. But do we all know where this come from? Someone wrote a comment, and I was meaning to reply, but obviously I'm streaming now. But they said under the stream I did with Bushy Lubber, yeah. the stream before the shit hit the fan, and what actually was the catalyst to this. And I believe that. I'm not being arrogant. I'm just saying we muddied them. We muddied anything. Now, there's a reason we say this, and it has to be reiterated. Yeah, is who was in Naples? Meatloaf Boehly. Siri Merchant weren't there. He was there on every other deal, but he wasn't there for that deal. Carrington, Stanley, Stuart Little, all there, bruv. The little yes men to Siri Merchant. But who has to sign it off with 60% shares ownership of Chelsea? Siri Merchant. He didn't sign it off. Why? Because Osimhen wanted 250 grand a week, which is what he was at Napoli. What's the wage cap at Chelsea? 150 grand. Who implemented that wage cap? Because it wasn't Meatloaf Boehly. We know that. That's a fact. So, we didn't sign Osimhen. By the way, who scored a volley tonight? And you got Vincey on the timeline going, oh, look at the chances he missed. Well, what about the goal he scored, my son? Yeah? Oh, you need to build a whole system around him. Well, normally with strikers, you build around them, don't you? Yeah? Shut up with your Clownlake PR. Jog on. Goldfish, Clownlake PR merchant. Jog on. So have it right. I'm done with these frauds. They're so tapped up. It's mad, bro. Yeah? It's like slosh pot on a tap. Yeah? You don't want to drink that. You really don't want to drink that. You'll be, mate, you could get all sorts. You'll be going A&E. You're having your stomach pumped with that. No, I'd rather just drink tears. You know, that's what I'd rather drink. Yeah, they absolutely insulted Victor Osimhen. And because of that, no one knows except me and certain individuals that Meatloaf Boehly was in those negotiations. He was there. And I know that. No one else has reported this. No one else has said this. So, when it does come out, when it comes out, who do you think's going to get blamed? Because it ain't going to be Siri Merchant. Siri Merchant's played this like a shark that he is. Boehly's going to get the blame for not getting the Osimhen deal done. But people don't understand. And it's now going to be a PR brown envelope matrix war between Clownlake and Meatloaf Boehly. Mad, bruv. Mad. 2 years in, and now we've got a war between them, a massive divide. And we need to drink them minerals in. We need to drink them minerals in. Because everyone is a scapegoat to Siri Merchant and Jose Feliciano and all their silent suits and boots. And that's a fact. Everything they do it to Kerry Winstanley and Stuart Little, and they're ordered to do what they're told. And everything we have got to this point, don't talk to me about building a fantastic sporting project and look at our team when you had the chance to sign off Osimhen on a free run, when you replaced me, Thiago Silva, with Tozin, when you didn't replace Sanchez, and you brought us Jorgensen, who doesn't even start over Sanchez. You didn't replace us. You haven't sorted out our back line. You haven't sorted out our midfield. You've given a racist a captain's armband at a football club and relentlessly order Enzo Mascara to play him. You've brought us a championship manager. You've sacked our TT. You've gutted Emma Hayes. You gutted everything out of this football club. And we're supposed to trust in this process, this 5, 6 year, 10-year plan, bruv. You brought us Kellyman and Caleb Wiley, bruv. You understand me? You brought us Drewsbury Weddinall. You brought us Sancho and Felix, surplus requirements, a burden on their clubs that they were at. This is a fugazi. It's the biggest fugazi in world football. It's the biggest embarrassment in world football. And it needs to stop. It needs to stop. So clearly, I'm telling you, I don't want Egbali and Feliciano and Clearlake anywhere near this football club. I don't want them anywhere near this football club. This whole money ball and data and AI scouting and data analytics and low wage structures is all equity merchantry. It's all to maximize profits. It's all about business. It's business, business, business. There's nothing sporting. There's nothing emotional. There's no connection. And like our GOAT, Ruud Gullit, said, with football, you need to, it's here. It's in the heart. It's in the soul. It's the love for the beautiful game. If you haven't got that, then it's not for you. You shouldn't be in the market. You should be in the industry. But these lot are plain celebrity. They love it, bruv. Yeah? Siri Merchant. You know what I'm saying? Very sleazy, bruv. He's a very sleazy fella. Makes people feel uncomfortable, you know? Makes young girls uncomfortable, bruv. So have it right. It's unacceptable, you know? He thinks he's the big bollocks because he's making all the decisions, only because he's got the 61%. But I have to ask this, right? If Meatloaf Boehly wants to buy out Clownlake, then why did he need him in the first place? And vice versa. Why does Clearlake need Boehly, Mark Walters, and Hans Wise? This is my concern. Where was the money when the club was up for sale for 2.5 billion, which is tuppence? It's cut price that you got it for. That's my concern. All of a sudden now, when there's too many cooks in the kitchen, well, you're going to have problems, aren't you? One wants to go this way, the other one wants to go that way, and the other one, well, they clearly all want to go that way. They want to go down. So I'm not buying into it. I also said in the back of my mind, this is like a PR stunt. As serious as it is, and it's been broadcasted on every platform now. Sky Sports have put it out. Talk Sports put it out. You've got Bloomberg. You've got the Financial Times, which I'm going to go through. Everyone's pushing it out. So either it's a generational PR stunt, which I believe in that, in order to see where the supporters are and to mask the embarrassment of what we did with the Osimhen saga. Because the Osimhen saga was as Bushy said, and Fabrizio said it, in all of my years of transfer windows and the ones I know back in the day that dealt with the biggest transfers, they said they've never seen a bigger fumble than this in the history of transfer window. That is Clownlake at its best, because they're penny pinchers. They actually offered Osimhen 70 grand after tax a week, bruv. It's an insult, bruv. An absolute insult. And you've got players in this squad that are nowhere near his level getting double that. So understand what's going on here. Understand the politics at Chelsea. It's toxic. And when I told you it's toxic behind the scenes, no one listened. No one gave a shit. Why? Because you've all got an agenda on me. You see, stop having an agenda on me and start listening to what I say, whether you like me or not. It's irrelevant. You don't have to like me. No one is loved by every single person in any industry, in any platform. No one's loved. Not everyone's loved. But I'll tell you what, the ones that do love and respect me, bruv, are worth tenfold of you lot, bruv, that have got an agenda when you know I'm right, but you want to be wrong and strong. So jog on. Let's have it right. Go and cry somewhere else. Don't give it all the big one to me and get in our comments and our chat and try and give it. Let's have it right. You have to be real about the situation, because what's the most important thing? The most important thing is the football club. Before anything or anyone. It's the football club before any players, managers, staff. It's the club itself. And the club is in turmoil right now. The club is at war, bruv. Our club internally is at war. This is major red flags. This is a major, major alarm bell, bruv. And this is like end of times, bruv, the way I look at it. It's mad. Locusts are flying all over Stamford Bridge, bruv. We need to get our burners out. You understand me? Yeah. Once upon a time in America, Quentin Tarantino, flamethrower, let's get them all down, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Because if we don't act now and we allow this to just marinate, bruv, like everything else that you've allowed to marinate, and it's got so far gone that even if there is a settlement along the lines, do you know how much repair needs to be done? I don't think you realise how much repair needs to be done. And a lot of people are promoting, look at what we've got, look at our team, look at the players. And now if you see on the timeline, you've got Nizar Kinsella's quote of Boehly seeing Enzo Fernandez playing the World Cup and going, I want to get me this guy. All right. So now they're putting everything with Enzo Fernandez, who wanted him, on Boehly. But who's the one that got on a jet to fly there and do the deal and play Superman? Egbali. So something doesn't add up here. So there's a lot of journalists that are in the pocket of Clownlake, and now there's journalists that are in the pocket of Boehly. Now we need to dissect who's with who, who's got the allegiance with who, who's getting paid out more. Now I can tell you 119% Fabrizio Romano's with Egbali and Clownlake. Clear as fucking day. And the reason I'm going to say that is this right now. He hasn't put many tweets out. But what he put out today is Chelsea technical staff are still working on finding the best young talents in the world football, despite reports of a potential civil war between owners. In case the strategy changes, I will let you know. Fabrizio Romano, we don't care about signing more super youth talent, you melt. So you've just exploited and exposed that you are pro Clownlake because you're getting paid by them. Fucking melt. Yeah? The tweet before that from the Financial Times is Todd Boehly is pushing to buy out Clearlake Capital. Clearlake Capital had no intention to sell. Boehly has grown frustrated with the inability to progress on the stadium expansion and building the Chelsea brand. Now, the first part is clear as day. Boehly wants to buy Egbali out. Egbali will not budge because he's got 61%, and he wants to buy Boehly out. But where do they mud? Meatloaf Boehly is saying that he has grown frustrated with the inability to build a stadium and the Chelsea brand. I don't want to hear that, bruv. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear you're frustrated with the state of our first team, the state of the transfers, which makes me think Meatloaf Boehly has been part of this whole fucking Moneyball AI. He's been on top of it. So I'm saying to you, look at the PR battles here. Do we care about a stadium right now when our club is in the gutter? We're trying to get Champions League football. How do you think all of this is going to affect every single player in this squad? They're all young'uns, bruv. They're all just hatched out of an egg, majority of them. We've got no generals or leaders, bruv. Our manager's even just hatched out of an egg. You know what I'm saying? He's basically an embryo, bruv, in the game of management. So how are these not going to deal with all of this, news and divide and toxicity already when it was already toxic because the Chelsea supporters no surrender mentality. And that's why they went and bought Felix and Sancho. They had to buy no names. But they did it because it was under their budget. It was within their wage structure. It was within their terms where they were in the strong negotiations. Now, let's have it right. We're going to see two clowns negotiating with each other because they've been at their track record tells you in the football transfer windows, their negotiation skills, like Karen and Stanley Stuart Little, are atrocious, bro. They're a shambles. Yeah. So let's see. Now they're negotiating with each other about how much I can buy the club off you and I want to buy you out. Who's going to budge? Who's going to drop their ego? They won't. They both got egos through the roof, bruv. Let's have it right. They built a rat tunnel and they knocked down walls in the dressing room. Why? Because of the amount of players, bloke squad we had in the first year of their reign, and their heads couldn't fucking fit through the doors. So they had to knock down one of the walls. So have it right. So, I don't like that PR. I don't like that PR. Now I want to read you something. All right? This is what's come out from the Financial Times. Okay? Power struggle looms at Chelsea FC as US co-owners' relationship sours. Ties between Todd Boehly and Clownlake Capital have frayed since the record $2.5 billion takeover. I'm just going to run through. We don't need to see. We know what the story is. I want to get to the key part. Boehly is considering all options, including raising funds to buy out Clownlake, which manages more than $80 billion in assets, but the investment firm has no desire to sell down in stake in Chelsea, according to people with knowledge of the matter, right? 80 billion. Have you gone on Google, typed in Clownlake and see their ratings as a company? They've been in existence since 2006, if I'm correct, or 8. So have it right. What are we doing here? They're out of their fucking egg. Yeah? Boehly has grown frustrated over an inability to progress on key strategic goals, including stadium expansion and building the Chelsea brand, according to a person close to the situation. The worst things to say. The worst things to say. You're not going to be able to build a stadium regardless, Meatloaf Boehly and Egg Barley, because of the Chelsea pitch owners. So make sure everyone, go and get your shares. Go and buy your shares, your stakes. Get your shares with the Chelsea pitch owners. Go on and pay up. If you can afford it, go and do it. I strongly urge you to do that. The more of us, the stronger we are in numbers. Let's have it right. Clownlake, which owns a majority stake in the club, is open to talks with Boehly should he be willing to sell his stake. People close to the fund said, but there is no guarantee of a deal. While neither side has made an offer to the other, Boehly believes that tensions have escalated to the point where the status quo has become unsustainable, according to people familiar with the situation. People close to Clownlake, however, characterise the business relationship as cordial. Yeah, of course. Clownlake roughly owns Clownlake and former Goldenheim partners President Boehly beat rival bids from private equity tycoons Josh Harris and David Blitzer, and another group led by basketball moguls Stephen Pagliuca and I think they're the Ricketts, right? Sergeant Ratcliffe, now a majority shareholder. So they're just going through the past bidders. Clownlake owns roughly 62% of Chelsea, but shares voting rights with Boehly, whose group also includes Swiss billionaire, we know, blah, blah, blah. The club has also dismissed 3 managers since the acquisition. Chelsea have won 5 league titles and 2 Champions League trophies. Well, we won the lot under Abramovich and finished 6th last season. This week, Chelsea announced the departure of chief executive, a guy that they brought in to do their dirty work, which was to increase season ticket prices, take away the coaches, call us customers, mock us, had no interest in football. He's done the dirty work. He's done what they wanted. Now they've given him the blame and given him the chop. But don't worry, he's got his job back at Clownlake, so it's no skin off his nose. He's quite happy to take the brunt of it. Now we've got another wrong un called Jason Gannon coming in. The new owners are also yet to make material progress towards renovating or replacing Chelsea Stamford Bridge, a stadium 40,000 capacity. Chelsea owners raised hundreds of millions of dollars from the US. The new owners are also yet to make material progress on the stadium rebuild. And they've raised hundreds of millions of dollars, US alternative asset management, Ares management, last year with an eye on making stadium improvements or possibly moving to a new site. Clearlake and Boehly declined to comment. The tensions between the two were previously reported by Bloomberg and the Daily Telegraph. So it's all in denial. Everything's in denial right now. No one wants to comment on it. But the fact that it's got out, they've allowed it to be out. They want it out. It's either Boehly's wanted it out or Egbali wants it out. There's no way this is getting out if they don't want it. So there's a reason. Now they've got all their analytical team looking at social media, looking at what's the percentages of what supporters want Boehly, what supporters want Egbali and Clearlake, who trusts who, when the reality situation is we don't trust neither of them. They're both untrustworthy. Their track record tells you that. They've made mistakes, both of them. Both parts of the consortium have made mistakes after mistakes. And yet we're supposed to go, oh, I prefer him to him. Oh, it's the lesser of two evils. I'm not so sure about that. Which leads me on to this now. Financial Times are reporting that Boehly is pushing to buy out Clearlake, right? We know that. But it's come out at the moment that Boehly used his own money to fund his part in the takeover and would only be prepared to sell if he receives a compelling offer. Boehly's preference remains to lead Chelsea forward. He sees this as a project spanning 20 to 30 years. Fuck me, I don't want this guy here for 20 to 30 years. I mean, that's just suicide, bruv. All right, number one. Number two, what have we been told? We've been PR'd. It's a 10-year Glazer clause and 10-year plan. Yet this Glazer clause is just evaporated in thin air because they're milking everything out of our football club. They've taken our 2 hotels, Cobham training ground, the car park. They've sold the women's team to their sister company, their properties company. They've bought the mansions as well, which can't be knocked down till 2027 to rebuild or renovate at Stamford Bridge, which makes you realise Boehly's forefront is to rebuild the stadium because he's talking about 20, 30 years. So he's going to need more than, by the time it's 2027, what are they in? 6 years of their ownership? You need at least 5-6 years to build a stadium if you're doing a full rebuild. He needs more than, he's going to go over the 10 years, which Clearlake don't want. They've got a set plan in their business and they're very rigid with it. So his forefront is about building a stadium, which is what the brown envelope narrative is. All right. But I want to put this now here, is that Egbali and Clearlake are not going anywhere and are not interested in selling. Clearlake appears to be totally committed to Chelsea. Egbali has been at all league games this season and he was closely involved with the recruitment strategy, but he was also fucking involved in saying no to the Osimhen deal. So let's just mud him right there. The breakdown is Clearlake wish to increase their 61.5 stake. Boehly willing to pay over 2.5 billion and wants more control. Strategic disagreements, including over stadium and matching and blocking rights for both parties. Now, it's come to everyone's knowledge that Boehly is prepared to raise 2.5 billion. Now, this is where it breaks down. In order to get full control of the club, that would mean a club valuation of close to 4 billion. What did I tell you? Yeah, I told you. They could sell the club tomorrow and they could sell it for more than 4 billion. And they double their money. 5 billion, they double their money. Easy, like that. Boom, walk away, fuck off. How about that? Both of them. I would love that. So that would mean the club valuation close to 4 billion, which is, I believe it's higher, close to double the 2.3 billion Clearlake and Boehly paid for it. So in other words, what Boehly has to do is he has to pay them back the money for the club, what they paid for it, plus the profits that they've made or any payments they've made with the 61% in mind and Boehly's remaining percentage. Boehly keeps his percentage, but that 61% is the cream on top within that 2.5 billion, because you're talking about 2.3 billion now. All right. But he's wanting to put 2.5 billion. So he's adding a nice bit of cream on top. Is that the cream on top for the last 2 years or coming into the third year? Probably. But they're going to have to negotiate on that. They'll have to negotiate on that. Where's he getting the money? We're hearing it's from Saudi. If that's the case, why can't we just have Saudis buy our club and that's it? And have one man run a football club? Better still, why don't you bring us back our Don Roman Abramovich? He could buy it tenfold, bruv. He could buy it tenfold. He doesn't. Roman's got money. They still got his 2.5 billion earning interest, have it right. So he could give him that back and he could buy them all out. Add on that and buy them all out, bruv. Because he left us 1.5 billion debt free. And we're supposed to believe what these clown ownerships have come out and told us, that because of Roman, we're getting transfer ban and this and that, when he left us debt free, that we're in financial deficit and we're struggling with FFP because he left us 1.5 billion debt free. You're a long way from Starbucks. Never forget the facts. Never forget the facts. Never forget what they tell you. I don't trust them. I don't trust either of them. I'll be real. I don't trust either of them. The only thing Boehly's got in his favour is that if he's bringing Saudi money, he's going to blow Clownlake Capital out of the water. And the reason is Clownlake Capital haven't got what you think they got. They've got assets, but they don't have that disposable income. And they're investors, silent investors. Who are they? Who are they? Are we led to believe they are Saudi? But we know Meatloaf Boehly is in Saudi awful lot, hence selling players to the Saudi league. What, you think Boehly sorted that out? That was Meatloaf Boehly. Meatloaf Boehly sorted that out. So, my thing is this. The Saudis are probably going to Boehly. Can you handle it? Can you handle it? Let's have it right. Shout out, Curse. Can you handle it? Yeah. Belly, bruv. Yeah. For all those that don't know. Yeah. Listen, can you handle it? If we pay the 2.5 billion, can you handle it? Yeah. Because I don't think you can handle it. You feel me? Yeah? So, let's have it right. I don't know, bruv. I'll be real with the situation, yeah? And I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. We were told they can't sell the club for 10 years. We were told that. It's in black and white, printed, bruv. Go and do your research. I always told you they can sell the club. So, if Boehly can get external investors to buy Boehly and Clownlake out of their 61% share, why can't they both sell their shares to a Saudi owner and have them both out the door? Why can't we do that? Why can't you sell to another Russian? Why can't you sell to a self-made billionaire? One person, not a consortium, not a team. We don't want chefs. These chefs are not from MasterChef, bruv. Yeah? They're from Come Dine With Me, bruv. Yeah? And they're cooking microwave meals. I don't want that. I want a la carte. I want Gordon Ramsay. I want Michelin star owner. All right? And these lot ain't. They just ain't. They're a bunch of clowns that don't know anything about football. Do I trust Boehly if he got ownership to bring back Thomas Tuchel when he fucking sacked him with Eghbali? Is this a joke? They both sacked him. It wasn't Eghbali. It was both of them. They were in it together. Everything they did, they held hands. So I'm saying they can sell the club, which brings me to the Chelsea Supporters Trust. I think the Chelsea Supporters Trust need to arrange a protest. I think they need to arrange a protest to allow the supporters to let their feelings out. Because no one really truly trusts Clownlake Capital. And no one truly trusts Meatloaf Boehly. So why is it, just get one of them out? You still got a wrong in the ownership. Still got a wrong owner. That all they're interested in is stadium rebuilds, maximise profits. It's just the manner in which they go about it. Boehly will do it in a way where he'll buy a few superstars like he does at the Dodgers because he's come from football, and he'll keep the supporters happy. But really behind the scenes, what's actually going on? And Iqbali's just outright fucking arrogantly just going, yeah, we're capping the wage structure and no one can do anything about it, and we're going to eliminate us in the market, and we're buying a super youth team, which is what Fabrizio Romano is promoting right now. I don't trust that at all. And that's not going to work. That model will never work in football. It's never been proven in football. But do you know what? Where it does work? It works financially, and it works for Seagull merchants. It works for Spursy. And they don't win nothing. They don't have to win nothing because they're winning financially. And that's what these capitalists, these equity merchants are focused in. Now, if it is the choice between the two, of course, we're looking at Boehly's side and the Saudi investment money and the sporting background. But that's still not enough to justify you owning Chelsea Football Club because you participated in the downfall of our football club. They're both equal in blame. No one wanted to blame them. We have to blame both of them. And what are they going to do? Because let's have it right. Did Iqbali or did Meatloaf Boehly once come out and speak and address the supporters? Not customers, supporters. When Boehly had the opportunity to reply to the Chelsea Supporters Trust, or Iqbali had the opportunity, what did they go and do? They used their fan advisory board to communicate with the Chelsea Supporters Trust. When one of the heads, I think it's Neil Beard or whatever his name is, who's the head of Chelsea Sports Trust, is one of the members, but he's not a part of the three-man board of the fan advisory board. Yeah, it's conflict of interest, and it's a cop-out, and it's disrespectful, just like you disrespected Osimhen with wages that weren't even that high in the football game. So you disrespected supporters. Instead, what did Boehly do? He went on Bloomberg, he went on Forbes and said, we're on course, it's exactly as we drew it up, and giving it all the PR when it was all rosy, was it? It's bollocks. I don't trust them. They're sharks. They're PR sharks. They're global marketing sharks. They're money hungry. They're bloodsuckers. And they don't love a football club. And whether you go with one or the other, they're both as bad as each other, bruv. It's a fact. So, the only way we can settle this is with the Chelsea supporters protesting, bruv. None of them address the supporters, and that's a red flag. They had an ample opportunity to do that, and they didn't do it. They disrespected us. They showed us no respect. They've shown Strasbourg ultras no respect, and they've protested. And they're tight-knit, so have it right. They're a serious firm, mate. And they disrespected them, and they're still continuing with Iqbali pulling all the strings. Iqbali's a multi-club merchant. Boehly wants to win, granted, and he will want to spend some money and give it all the celebrity Hollywood fucking seal of approval. But the reality is you have no experience in running a football club, a culture, a family, heritage, a community. This is not just a football game and a business. This is the heart, life and soul. This is the love us supporters have for Chelsea. You played with that. You've tarnished it. You've mocked it and ridiculed it. And yet you want us to go, yeah, we'll have him. It's the biggest mid-off in the history of sports. It's the biggest laughing stock in sports. They're the worst ownership in the history of sports. I haven't seen any ownership as ridiculous as this. So the protest, like I say, I'm not that person to do it. I can't. If I could, I'd do it. I'd do it in a heartbeat. It's got to be collective. The problem, like I always say, is this fan base just watered down. And it's also so divided where supporters don't believe they can make a difference. If we protest, and I'm talking about a professional, friendly protest, you know, to express our feelings. Chelsea Supporters Trust already tried the letter. They can have all the meetings under the sun. It's not going to make a difference. We need to make our voices heard. We need the PR. The PR of the protest is the power. Is the power to dictate where we go and force these clowns out. I'm telling you now, they can both sell. If one can sell to each other, you can sell it. Who locks yourself in for 10 years? Are you that deluded? Are you that naive to believe that? And all these melts come out. Oh, yeah, they're locked in. There's nothing we can do. There's always something you can do. These are the biggest loophole merchants. Do you think they can't find a loophole to get them out of the football club? Do you think they're not looking at loopholes now where Boehly can get out or buy a Barley out and vice versa? These lot are negotiating against each other now. This is a war, bruv. This is serious stuff now because now it's from the top, at the top of Chelsea. This is chaos. It's a bloody mess. And it's not going to be resolved overnight. This is an ongoing thing. This is lawsuits. This is fucking sit-downs on the highest level, boardroom meetings, disputes, arguments, altercations, bruv. Yeah? And meanwhile, we're in our season. We've got a bunch of inexperienced players who don't know how to deal with this. Our team is not set up to deal with it. We haven't got our checks. John Terry's, Lampard's, Drogba's, Ashley Cole's, and that backbone in the dressing room to carry us through an elite gaffer. We don't have that. Today is anniversary when we sacked. We sacked Thomas Tuchel when we won the Champions League. It's when we sacked Thomas Tuchel. Sorry, the day they let Thomas Tuchel leave. Yeah, and everyone's posting it out. That was our elite gaffer. He was one of us, and you sacked him. Do you think I can forgive you for that? Do you think I can forgive you for gutting out our Mason Mount and our Cobham and Neil Baths and Frasers and gutting out Chelsea? Boehly was part of this, bruv. Whether you like it or not, he has to sign it off as well. You do realise that, don't you? You don't think that Barley's just 61% and he signs it all off and he can't have Boehly, Mark Waters and Wise sign it off. They're all in it fucking together. And now they come to a dispute because they're going, no, we're going to lose out on making money here. That's why they're disputing, because the money is not where it should be. And Barley's going about it the wrong way, and he's arrogant and he's egotistical and he won't back down. And the only way you can back him down is by paying him out. And money is what they want. If you pay Clownlake the money, they'll walk. But the reality is, what's Boehly going to do? You know what we need to hear as supporters? We need to hear what their intentions are. I don't give a fuck what Barley's intentions are. I've heard it 24/7. I've heard it 24/7. Let me read you what his intentions are. He says, we think there's a path to controlling labour costs and still producing a winning product using data, using a multi-club system. Brighton spends 10% of our payroll, wins almost as much, and is a very stable, mid-market, mid-table, very profitable club. Right? Is that it right? The day of the Mudryk hijack, Begdad Barley called Shakhtar Donetsk CEO. I'm here. He said, what do you mean you're here? He says, he's already checked into Shakhtar's team hotel after flying over by private jet. He brought us Mudryk. He done the deal with Casado. He done the deal with Enzo Fernandez. He signed off Enzo Maresca. Boehly had no say, but he had no choice but to sign it off because of the 61% shareholding of Clearlake Capital. That's where Boehly, his ego is getting dented, just like in the Osimhen deal in Naples, where he was embarrassed trying to negotiate and they were telling him the numbers to negotiate. And he knew it would never be enough, bruv. You understand me? So, I ask you this. We need both of them to speak. We need both of them to address the supporters. It's about time, no? I think so. I think it's about time that they address the supporters and tell us what the fuck is going on. Yeah? Man up now. Man up in there. Hollywood merchants. Everyone knows that these owners are clowns. Now, I want to bring this up. I'm going to bring this up right now to show you the levels in the game. The goal is to win. It's not about making money. I have too many much less risky ways of making money than this, buying Chelsea Football Club. I don't want to throw my money away, but it's really about having fun, and that means success and trophies. Don Roman Abramovich. Yeah? Don Roman Abramovich. There will never be an owner like Don Roman. And I want to remind everyone that this current consortium ownership at Chelsea Football Club have fed countless agenda on Roman. All of them. Agenda after agenda after agenda, and naming and blaming Roman and Marina and everyone before they came. And they've gutted everything Roman's built. And we're supposed to sit there and go, oh, I'm Team Boehly. Oh, I'm Team Boehly. You fucking Muppets. You're part of the Muppet show with them. How can you even go there? How can you even have this discussion? If one can sell, they can both sell. And I need that. I need it. You know, the day that these clowns leave our football club, this is vindication, bruv. It's victory, bruv. This is true victory. This is the biggest trophy ever on the Minerals FC. The biggest trophy ever. We get them both out. I need it. I need it. Everywhere we go, we're always landing minerals. Everywhere we go, we're landing minerals. You know what I'm saying? We keep going, bruv. We keep going. We keep moving. You understand me? Yeah? We have to keep moving, bruv. Smash the like button, everyone. Big up to everyone in here. Subscribe as well while you're at it. So, it's a Lockhorns. Despite the reports, the reported rift between Chelsea owners, the technical department still has the same instructions as before. Continue with the current strategy. What strategy is it? Kindergarten FC, multi-club, 150 wage cap. You can't buy elite, you can't build elite. And we've got an influx of young talent, all in majority of the same positions, and you're not building a football team, and you're not building it with a gaffer. When Enzo Maresca wanted Osimhen and was on the phone to Osimhen, and Osimhen was laughing, saying, there's no point talking to me until your owners put a serious deal on the table, yeah, and was seriously pissed off when we didn't sign Osimhen because he felt he was a final piece, have it right, then you're not backing Enzo Maresca. He's a dead man walking. He's been dealt another gaffer that's been dealt a shit hand, but he's come for his payday. 4.2 million a year. He's loving it, bruv. He's loving it. You understand me? Yeah. Big up to Adam Bosch. Bosch in here, bruv. Yeah. Bosch. Yeah. Let's have it right. That's what we're doing here. Big up to Vadi FC. My geezer, ultra member. He says, Johnny, you have been spot on about everything. Big up to you, bruv. Big up to you. Respect to everyone in here. You know what? Respect to everyone in here, bruv. That is actually acknowledging. You know what I'm saying? And I know all my ultras do, but there's too many that don't because they're just bitter. They're jealous. And you've got to put that aside for the sake of our football club. It's not about me. It's not about, oh, I'm right. Yes, I know I'm right, but it's not about that. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than us. It's bigger than everything. This is our club. We need to fight for our club and reclaim our club. Big up to the real Kevin K. He says, are the reports that Boehly wants to sign experience and actually compete true? Would you not have him in full control over Egbali if you had to pick? What is true? I have to ask. Because we've been fed lies after lies and brown envelope PR continuously. I don't believe it. I've always said proof's in the pudding. But it's a very high risk to take when you have now got the opportunity, when we as supporters have got the opportunity to get them both out. Do you want to take the risk in keeping Boehly? That's my question. If this is the pivotal point now. The pivot. Which way is Chelsea going to pivot? Which direction are we going to go? Because it's in our hands now. As supporters, it's in our hands. We have the power now. Serious power. They're divided, bruv. They're a shambles. They're crumbling. And I always said, the supporters always win. We always win. We don't lose. We win. Yeah? Because King Kong ain't got shit on us. You understand me? Yeah? I've said to you, with Saudi backing, I need to know the details about Boehly with the Saudis. I don't want that Hansbrook Wise any part. Who's actually richer than all of them, believe it or not. He's richer than all of them. But he won't part with his pound notes, even though he can't take it with him. You know what I'm saying? He won't. He's just too stubborn. He doesn't love football. He's just a silent investor. I don't want him. I want him gone. Mark Waters, what does he bring you? Nothing. We don't want American sports culture at Chelsea. Get that in the bin. Don't forget, Boehly brought Hollywood. He brought all this taking our crest down and putting his film to promote it at the bridge. Had these guys brushing their teeth and reading in the dugout. I mean, what is all this nonsense? Pantomime. Yeah? If you want to do that, go to Hollywood Studios, mate. Yeah? Manson merchants, bruv. So, I don't want Igbali. Absolutely not. So, yeah, of course, I'm eliminating Igbali straight away, bruv. And forget Feliciano. When an owner comes out and says it's more important to build business value than win or lose on the field, you know you're done at it. No one paid attention. But you're paying attention now, aren't you? You're all paying attention now. All you toxic positivity merchants, where are you now, bruv? What are you talking about now? Now it's fucking chaos. It's carnage. Everyone's going mad, bruv. Everyone's going crazy, bruv. Yeah? They don't know what to think. They don't know what to do. All their ITKs, they're in the mud. Everyone doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah? I do. I know. Let's have it right. Big up Professor Hamza, Arsenal fan. He says Chelsea were King Kai balling at Arsenal. Easy 6 points against mid-table Chelsea. 1 billion spent. Clueless owners. This is going to be ugly. Thanks for Kai. Now, I'll take the banter. I'll take banter. Don't get me wrong. But let's have it right. Yeah, Kai's going to land it, and he's going to land it. But I hope you don't win one single trophy. Yeah? Because let's have it right. Shout out our Chelsea old boys. Let me educate you, my son. Yeah? We see things you'll never see. We're the biggest club in London. So when you say we're what? What did you say? Mid-table Chelsea. Yeah. How many years were you fighting to try and win the Champions League? How many years were you out of the top four? It took you 8 years to get in the top four. I mean, the arrogance is through the roof from the goons. But let's have it right. Another reason, Meatloaf, Boehly and Egbali both sat with Kai Havertz and said, we want you to sign a 2-year extension. And by the way, we want you to have your wages. Who does that? Are you going to... And Chelsea supporters justified this, by the way. They said, fuck him, let him leave. So am I right in saying in your job, you melts, and your boss says to you, we want to keep you for 2 more years. You're fantastic at your job. We love you, but we're going to half your salary. Are you going to stay? Are you going to accept that? Oh, bless your little heart. Big up the Blue Lounge, Mike Easy says this conflict is all about money. I don't think Boehly cares about the football anymore, more than Egbali. We are about to see a lot of PR bullshit. Facts. And Boehly's headlines is he's pissed off about the stadium rebuild because maybe he's got more of a percentage in that side of the deal on the contract. Has anyone thought about that? That maybe he gets an upped percentage when they build a stadium because he's experienced in doing that. Barley and Clearlake don't know nothing about building stadiums, bruv, and real estate. They know how to buy and sell it, but they don't know how to build it, how to construct it, how to go through the process. Boehly will know something like that, and he'll have the right people to do that. Maybe he gets more revenue out of that. And that's what he wants. He wants out of his small percentage. He knows if he has a bigger stadium, he's likely to make more money, which worries me is that he doesn't love football. He doesn't even love fucking baseball, bruv. He just loves being the celebrity, the face. He's everywhere, bruv. Great meal, wonderful food. Yeah, we're going to beat Real Madrid 3-0. What an ambassador for our football club. He goes into Twitter spaces. He likes tweets slandering our players. Is everyone just forgotten all of that? Get him out as well, man. Get a Milo Boehly out. Get a Siri Merchant out. Get them all out. Clownlake out. They're a three-ring circus. They're all together. Whole consortium. Get them out, bruv. End of story, bruv. I want them out, bruv. No surrender. Out. Out. Oh, and make sure you subscribe to Blue Lounge, bruv. He puts that content. He's been doing it for a long time, the geezer. Go and support his channel as well. He's landing minerals, bruv. And respect to you, Blue Lounge, my geezer. Mo, big up to you, Mo. Big up to Israel Valadares, ultra member. Big up to you, my geezer. He says Saudi should come in to buy Chelsea up Minerals FC. Well, I hope the FA agree to that, the Premier League, because they'll get lovely brown envelopes under the table, just like the Mansours from City, you know. And even the UK government did it. You know, they took 10 billion from the City owners. And they want to take 115 charges. Wow, big spine. I would love that, my geezer. Big up to Forrest Stan. He says, can you learn football therapy like a virgin? I hope everyone is doing really, really well. Like a virgin. Toxic positivity. Like a virgin. I'm sucking off Clownlake daily. Let's have it right. Big up to you, my geezer. Big up to you, my geezer. Listen, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Respect to everyone. You don't get this anywhere else, bruv. You really don't. I'm going to be doing a stream with Eunice very soon because he's coming back from his holiday, bruv. Yeah, right. We're going to have Stevie G on early next week. We're going to talk about old school Chelsea. We're going to talk about, well, the firm, how it was with Chelsea. Someone who's been there, worn a t-shirt through the blood, gut and tears, following the club, home, away, Europe, bruv. To educate the new gen of supporters right now of what it means to be Chelsea. And also I'm going to be getting Man Knows Football on. So we've got a lot of fantastic content. We got realness on the channel, and we're going to have people that have never judged, never jumped to conclusions, and supported me. And that's why they come on the channel, because that's very important to me. Loyalty, trust, backing, respect, love. This is what I hold. These are my values, bruv. And yes, I've had my differences with Goonie, not on a personal level. He might have got a little bit personal, but he's apologised. He's a man about it, and he's going to be coming on, as he did come on with Eunice. But we're going to have Goonie on as well. So I just want to let all you ultras know we've got some fantastic content coming. We've got some real minerals that are going to be landing, and we're not going to let this go. And it's literally going to be by the throat, bruv, by the throat. And Eunice is definitely coming back, bruv. Yeah. Eunice is definitely coming back. Eunice is real one, bruv. You know what I'm saying? We message daily, and I'll tell you this now. We're having a bit of a chuckle right now. It's an absolute shambles. No one. Yeah. No one. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention that. Big up to you. Apparently, Chelsea have already decided that Esteval Williams is going to play the number 10 role. All right, cool. I thought it was Cole Palmer. Maybe Cole Palmer won't be here next year because of this shit show. What do you think all the players are thinking right now, ultras? What do you think all the players are thinking right now? I think they're concerned, and they know they're on death row contracts, bruv. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen, bruv. It's going to happen. So let's have it right. Big things. Now, everyone's putting out the tweets. You see that CFC mod, that bot, Vincey, and they're going, the future. Look at the future. While we've got a war going on at Chelsea, they're going, look at the future. We've got Kendrick Pires and Esteval William. Esteval William, by the way, did you see his debut for the Brazil senior team? What did he do? Playing with men. Wasn't doing all his dribbling flicks and fucking scoring screamers, was he? Because it's not as simple as that. He's going to have to adjust. So how's he going to be adjusting in the Premier League, in the most relentless and physical and intense league? So have it right. Guys, if there are tweets and that, just tag me in. Just tag me in, Ultras, bruv. But you're saying something's been put out. If Boehly did assume control, there could be another massive overhaul which could cause more instability. That's by Toothpick Jacobs on. Where's he on? Byline. That's the Alex Goldfish show. I'm so pro Clownlake. I love it, Boehly. Why do you want Boehly? Why? Oh, fucking hell. Yo, shut up, you mill. Yeah, so it right. Of course, you're going to have Toothpick Jacobs there promoting that it's going to be more instability if Boehly takes over because he's going to restructure everything. How many restructures have we had since they've come through the door? We've had about 4 restructures. Yeah. We're still restructuring now with the CEO, with Cobham, with the gaffers. We've gone through 5 gaffers since their reign. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bruv. He says Boehly and people on his side are very much backed. Boehly and people on his side very much backed Pochettino and felt he should have stayed and that stability was important. Boehly felt he didn't fit into the structure and needed to go. Now, this is true because Pochettino called out the project. He said, I don't want to have the excuse of just youth. I don't have the excuses of injuries because, by the way, they ripped apart and gutted out our medical team. Let's not forget that. We've had the worst injury record in Europe for the last 2 seasons. Let's have it right. Ding, 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 ding. I'm saying everyone's getting knocked out by Mike Tyson, Holyfield, bruv. But we're going to bite your fucking ears off now. Both of them. Clearlake Capital and Meatloaf Boehly, we're biting your ears off, mate. Yeah? Let's have it right. We'll play dirty like you've played dirty with your PR Happy Meals on us supporters. So, I kind of believe that to an extent. I do. Because it's exactly as we drew it up, guys. Now, it's also come out via Toothpick Jacobs. I'm told, although Boehly agrees with Clearlake on buying young, multi-club data and all those sorts of things, because I told you so, that he's in on it. No. He doesn't want recruitment feeding up to an owner. He would prefer one sporting director with autonomy. Boehly disagrees and prefers 2 sporting directors feeding up to him so he can remain hands-on. Even Roman wasn't like that, bruv. Roman let the directors, but he'd just give the final say, bruv. That's all he'd do. He'd just give the final say. That was it. Yeah? It's all coming out. And who are they using? Now, shall I tell you who Toothpick Jacobs is with? Thank you very much, Toothpick Jacobs. Let's remind everyone about Toothpick Jacobs, shall we? Yeah, let's remind everyone. We've got something for you. Let's have it right. Let's have it right. Sabotage saga. Sabotage saga. Deary me. What are we doing here? Banned and blacklisted by the BBC. I'll tell you about it. He's pro Clownlake. He's put there by Clownlake. Another one. Fabrizio's another one. Who else is going to come out next? Because they're all feeding off Siri Merchant. Don't ever forget it. And they're exposing themselves by what they say. Let's see what else he said. That's it for now. Absolutely, Stevie G. I'm giving a shout out to the women's team who smashed Feyenoord 9-0 today. 9-0. Elite. But let's have it right. Clownlake are trying to infiltrate the women's team, which is why Emma Hayes left. I hope you know that they tried to sabotage Emma Hayes, tried to dictate her, and she counter-told Winstanley to fuck off. And that's a fact. People that have witnessed it. Let's have it right. But yeah, facts. What a game at Kings Meadow. And salute to the women's team that landed down minerals. Unbelievable. Stevie G was there as well, guys. Stevie G was there. Esteval agents Andre Curry says he can adapt to any style of play. Chelsea's a club that sees Esteval William playing as a number 10. For us, that is important. He can develop even more playing in the middle. All right, cool. Where's Cole Palmer playing then? Where's Cole Palmer playing? That's what I want to know. So, what are we saying, guys? I want to see from my ultras. I trust my ultras. Who do you want as ownership? Who do you prefer? Why don't I ask them that? I don't care about Esteval William PR. He's not even at Chelsea yet. He's still a baby. We know we don't want anyone. We want Roman. I know that, bruv. We want our Roman, Don Roman back. Yeah. And we want Saudis, if anything. But I'd love Roman's son to come and buy us back. That would be elite. I mean, that I would absolutely love it. Nick Smith. We might have a few lawsuits, fella. Can you imagine with the amount of fucking youngins we got in our squad? What are we doing here? What's everyone saying? Ratcliffe ain't gonna do it, bruv. What are we doing here? OnlyFans will buy Chelsea. Nah, man. We'll have Sloshpot fucking in the box, in the main box, director's box. Bruv, can't we put what do you call it? Where you can make donations so that we can buy the club. Can you imagine that's running the club? I actually think it should be like Real Madrid, where it's supporters run the club that have the shares in the club, like the decisions in the club. You know? That would be elite, bruv. GoFundMe, that's it. GoFundMe. Let's set up a GoFundMe to get them out, bruv. Should we raise fucking 5 billion? Can you imagine if we raise 5 billion? That would be monumental, bruv. Big up to F1 fan. He says, big up, Johnny. Went to watch the Chelsea women play today. They've been my therapy for 3 years. They're going to land the minerals again this year. Up the Chelsea, up Minerals FC, and hopefully win Champions League. Got the Champions League winning manager. Let's get the Champions League. That'd be elite for both our women's team. We get that third star at Chelsea. Be incredible. But yeah, you're right. I think women's team right now is less tampered with. So you can see that we're actually having more effect, on footballing level. These lot, listen, don't forget, Boehly is always with Kerrick Winstanley and Stuart Little for a reason. Yeah, they're there for a reason. They're told, and there is eyes and ears and mouthpiece. Now, when I saw Osimhen score today, it rattled me big time. Jackson ain't scoring that goal. None of us, and Kunku ain't scoring that goal, bruv. Yeah, killer up front. We needed a number 9, bruv, and they ballsed it up. Let's have it right. Big up to you, F1 fan. My geezer. Fabrizio Romano won't say anything because he's told not to say anything. He wants to take the heat away from the situation because he's pro Clownlake. He's with Clownlake. He's with Boehly. Now, I want to bring up something that went under the radar. I don't know why the bookmarks go like this. Let me get it up again. No, I have to shut it down. While I do that, just hit the like button, guys. I don't know what likes we're on. That's the wrong one. Here we go. All right, so the guy from Sky Sports, Cave, yeah, he says Boehly may have his own ideas about how a football club should be run, but he can never be the ultimate decision maker at Chelsea when someone else owns 61.5% of the club. It's a power share. Boehly's pissed off that he hasn't actually got a say in anything. And this is what worries me, is that if Boehly did have the power, let's say it was 50-50, there would be even more of a struggle in decisions and power struggle, because you just never get an end result in most decisions because it's 50-50. But it's now not 50-50. And he's got no say. His balls are cut off. He's got nothing. He's got nothing. I want them both out in the story, bruv. I want them both out. All of them out. Get them out. But where is it? I want to read it out to you. Right, here we are. Reminder what Pawnstein said on NBC on Saturday. Chelsea are actually 2 windows into a 4-window strategy. So we're being told, wait until the 1st of September 2024 to really judge this new regime around recruitment. Well, we are already there, and I can see this recruitment policy. I can see the state of our squad is an absolute fucking shambles. Yeah. You can't go back in the market and buy now. That's it. You're done out here. The window's shut. Transfer deadline day's done. So you're done out here. Let's have it right. All right. I want you to put in the comments everything, yeah, of what you think, whether you believe, who you want in power, who you don't want in power. I want to get a general vibe. Obviously, most people are going to side with Boehly, but he's so not right for us, bruv. He's not right for us. But listen, big up to everyone in here. Do smash the like button. Do hit the subscribe button. And make sure, listen, for his stand, bruv, I could have 19 Viagras and I wouldn't be able to get it up with that one. I mean, it's slosh pot for a reason. Let's have it right. Yeah? Slosh pot for a reason, bruv. But respect to everyone in here. I want you all to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're going to leave you with our Don Roman and our Chelsea old boys. Let's have it right. Because why? We see things they'll never see. Up the Chelsea. Come on. Let's have it right. So big up to everyone in here. Do smash that like button. As I always say, no surrender mentality. Up the Chelsea. Up the Minerals FC. I'll see you all tomorrow. So make sure you've got your noties on and put all your comments down below. Respect and love to everyone. Keep winning life. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. And let's see where it goes, because there'll be plenty more breaking out. And we will be here, guys. We will be here. And we will land the damn Minerals. 100%. Let's go. All right, I'll go through this. Big up to you. Big up to my G. He says, Sam here. Does Meatloaf Boehly selling his shares show us Siri Merchant is trying to take full control of the club? Pure profit from now. Yeah. They want full control so that what? They can continue what they're doing. This project's not for football, as Nagelsmann said. So we need them out. Let's have it right. But big up to you, my geezer. And go and watch my stream from last night if you haven't seen it already. Landed. Yeah, facts. But salute to everyone. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Let's go.